Hey guys, and welcome to For the Bit, the podcast where we work, eat, and play all in the name of the bit. I'm Jeffrey.
And I'm Erin.
And this week for the bit, we really tried the quarantine life.
Yeah, we did.
We are deep in the quarantine life. It is what, like week? I tried to do the math today.
Oh, really? I haven't done the math in a while. I think we're almost like actual quarantine. I think it's been like 3 weeks.
Yeah. So
I think.
today I counted it from when New Jersey got the order to stay at home, and it was only like 13 days. But if you count the week before when the governor told us to stay, we've never used the word governor on this podcast before. We're getting a little political. But if you count when the governor told us to whatever, it's only 13 days. But if you don't count and count the week before, it's like 22 days, 23 days, 20.
Okay, so
days, like something around there.
Like two to 3
Yeah,
weeks.
definitely
Okay.
3 weeks. So we are really in the brunt of it all. We are
Yeah.
Well, hopefully the eye of the storm, if we're talking in terms of hurricanes.
Tornadoes?
Oh,
wait,
tornadoes?
or hurricanes.
Or hurricanes? I don't know.
I don't know.
We are on a weather podcast.
We don't do that. But yeah, no, it hasn't been too bad. I don't want to say that with too much confidence though, because things could go rough real quick. I mean, I'm going crazy, but haven't gone actually crazy.
Well, that's how I feel. Okay. I also feel like hasn't been too bad yet, but then I also have those moments where it has been too bad and I'm just like, I need to get out. But then like I'll sleep it off and then the next morning I'm like, oh, I can do this. Bring on the 30 more days. Well, because if anyone doesn't keep up with the news, we are not a news podcast, but because of the circumstances, we will discuss the news real quick. They did order an extra stay-at-home quarantine for 30 more days. That brings us from April 1st, 30 more days. That brings us to April 30th, the end of April.
The entirety of Jeffrey's birthday month, if anyone is keeping track.
I am keeping track.
Yeah. So yeah, that's really the down in the dumps. That it's Jeffrey's birthday month. It's the quarantine month.
Well, and here's the thing. I am turning 21 this month. And like normally that's everyone's birthday to go out. And I will be stuck at home, which I can live with because we have things like Zoom and like my parents and I have 2 older siblings. Like I'm the youngest person in the family. So my family said we will do something for my birthday. But what is really driving me crazy is that I am not going to go get my big boy license for months now. I will not be able to get it for months because DMVs are closed right now and they're pushing back all the renewal dates like 2 months. So like my mom also has a birthday in April and hers expires in April, but now her renewal date is getting pushed back 2 months, which means I might not be getting my big boy license for a couple months now.
Yeah, no,
that's what's really killing me. And a couple weeks ago, I got something in the mail that was like, don't delay. Go ahead and like put in a mail order to get your renewed license. I guess they just like reuse the photo or something and they'd send it to you. And I was like, oh, I'm not doing that. I'll just go get it like the week after my birthday. Should have just put it in the mail.
Yeah. You would have gotten it in time to drive somewhere.
I know. Well, I'm not going anywhere anyway that I'd need it. So
yeah. Oh, I guess your other one still works. I don't really know.
My other one doesn't expire until like 2023 or something. So like I don't have to go get it. Yeah, I don't have to go get it renewed until 2023, but I'm not going to feel like a big boy adult until I get it turned to the side.
True. Oh, mine doesn't expire. Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, for those of you that don't know, in the state of New Jersey, you have an up and down license when you're until you turn the age of 21. Then it goes vertical. Yeah. No, horizontal. Goes horizontal.
Horizontal. Mm-hmm. Hot dog.
Oh, my art teacher would be so
hamburger. Hamburger. And then, yeah, Oh, that's weird. Mine doesn't expire until my 21st birthday. So, like, it expires on that day.
Oh, wait, maybe I have to look at it again. Well, first of all, I have to find my license.
Wait, what?
I have to find my license.
You
I've been putting this. I did just have it last week, and that's what you think. But throughout the week, I have found my debit card, my credit card, all scattered around my house in random places, and places I just must have left it. Like I found my credit card in my bedroom, and I was like, why is this in my bedroom? I was like, why is it not in my wallet? And then I went down to the kitchen and I saw my debit card sitting on the counter in the kitchen, and I was like, why is this not in my wallet? Which leads me to believe, where is my wallet? I brought it with me into the car last week when we did the microphone thing, and I didn't get out the car. So my wallet isn't lost. It's just lost somewhere in my house. Like it's not lost in the world. It's just somewhere in my house.
It's definitely in your house, though. It's not in your car.
I mean, it could be in my car, which then leads me to another story just real quick. The other day, my mom said the trunk of my car was open one morning, and she's like, that's so weird. Why was it open? And I said, I don't know. And it was a morning, it was raining. So she was like, well, do you have anything in your trunk? And I was like, yeah, probably. And she's like, well, I closed it. You want to go see if everything's wet? And I said, it's kind of pouring right now, so I'll go check like a different time. Never went and checked. So
Okay, so maybe you can go check that and then go see if your wallet's in the car.
yeah, I've been meaning to go out to my car because I just thought this is the perfect time to notification. No, it happens to me.
So sorry.
Oh, it happens to me all the time. I've been meaning to use this time to clean my car, like just like do a deep clean of my car, like like get under the seats with a vacuum, like just everything. Like when after the quarantine, when I roll around town, no one's going to recognize my Nissan Sentra. It's going to be so clean.
Oh, gonna be so clean. Yeah, that's actually one thing I have yet to clean.
I know. Well,
put it on my to-do list.
Exactly.
That'll kill some time. Yeah.
I know that's my goal for the quarantine.
Oh, your goal?
Oh yeah.
Oh, do you have multiple goals for your quarantine?
Well, now that you mention it, I guess I do have a couple goals for my quarantine.
Okay.
Well, one obviously is to clean my car.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. My next is to become TikTok famous. Not famous, just get one video. I just need one video to be recognized by the world. Got some competition out there in the world. Not going to name any names, but I have some competition in the world. Pretty intimidating. But actual serious goals, I feel like I just need to get my in general, just get my life organized.
Yeah. No, I feel
what I mean? Like I've cleaned my room. Like I said, I'm going to clean my car. But I just feel like there's other things in my life that I've just been like avoiding that like I just actually need to get done.
I know. I feel like I have 100 things, but also I just need to I need to identify all the things.
Exactly. That's what I need to do too. Because like I've been avoiding like looking at all the clothes in my closet, which I don't touch half of the clothes in my closet. Like, so I just need to go through and like take out what I don't need and like need it somewhere. So stuff like that. Do you have any quarantine goals?
Okay. I had a few quarantine goals. They have slowly depleted because I don't think they are tangible. But two of my goals, one was to get rid of my lisp. I don't know if you guys can tell. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have a slight, it's pretty big, lisp on my S's. And we've talked about it before that I used to go to speech, and I just thought it would be funny if I did my own speech classes, but yeah, I don't know if it's really gonna work out. I tried like one day, and it was really hard, and I don't know.
We have a whole 30 days. I believe in you. Wait, what do you mean you tried yourself? Like, did you look up a video?
You have
Or you
to
just
I was in speech classes before, so I remember what
so you just use the
we
skills.
did. It's really just because my tongue, I think my tongue is too big for my mouth, people. I don't know if you guys all have that issue, but that's why I think that it's just because my tongue like snakes out when I say words like snake. When you should say like snake.
Yeah.
Snake and
Snake.
and then but I say like snake.
Oh, now you have me sitting here saying some words. Snake. School.
I know.
Snake.
Like where do you keep your tongue when you say school?
School. I don't know. I feel
But
like it
it's
doesn't
inside
move.
your mouth, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, well,
I feel
mine
like
moves. Every time we do an S,
School.
it's coming out.
School. Oh. School. Snake. When I say snake, it like hits the roof of my mouth.
Yeah, that's where it should, but mine comes
Snake.
right out.
Well, I read something the other day that said you can't smile without touching your tongue to the roof of your mouth. So every time you smile, your tongue is always touching the roof of your mouth. So then I sat there and tried to smile without my tongue touching the roof of my mouth, and it's hard. It has to be like an opened mouth smile, but if you just sit there and go, like your tongue just automatically goes to the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, or you look like a crazy person.
Oh,
I
thought you were frozen for a second because you were just sitting there smiling. I was like, we lost her.
No, I was really trying. But that is a fun fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another quarantine goal is
Ooh.
There's some people that just know really fun facts. Like they just know really fun facts about the most random things in the world. And I want to become one of those people.
Well,
and
in 30 days, you're just going to have random facts?
Wow.
I feel like you have to
is the goal.
That. Okay,
well,
okay.
Here's the thing. They say 30 days, but I know myself is not going to be out in 30 days. Even if they do lift the quarantine in 30 days, I will see you guys in 37. I need a grace period of making sure that this is all okay before I re-enter the world.
Perfect. I see that.
And it will be an entrance. I don't know how. I'll do something big.
Oh, okay. But anyway, goals. Oh, I want to talk about, do we want to talk about favorite quarantine meals?
Oh, quarantine meals. You mean what forced everyone into being their own personal chef?
Oh, yes.
I know we talked about this, but I'll just bring it up on the podcast real quick. I have never realized how much I went out to eat before this.
Oh, I mean, I kind of knew I never realized how much I was going to miss it, but I kind of realized I went out to eat a heck of a lot.
I knew I went out to eat a lot, but like I didn't realize like how much like, well, I guess when you go out to eat, like you expect the food to be like not on demand, but like, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to do anything really. Like you'll sit at a restaurant and you'll like chat it out until the meal comes. And now I'm like, I can chat it out, but now I also have to cut this up or cook this and watch this and make sure it's like this. And one little small step can just mess everything up.
No, I know. I am amazed. Every time I make something now, I think about when I get it at a restaurant and other people are making it. I'm like, how did they make it for that many people? I can't even make it for myself.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just like, and also like, every time I've had to make something, like I've definitely looked something up. So like the one day I was craving a burger. So I was like, I'll make myself a burger because it was a pretty nice day out. And I looked up a YouTube video. I was like, how to cook a burger good. Like I knew you put it on the grill and like you flip it and all that sort of stuff, but I didn't want any regular burger. I wanted a good burger. So I looked up how to make a good burger and I watched a YouTube video. And then today, like I made something and I like looked up a recipe and I was like, okay, but how did these people just have them off the top of their heads?
I don't know. I have no idea how people just, I make a mean grilled cheese, but other than that, we have to look up everything.
That's what I mean. Like even like the mac and cheese, I'm like, wait, how long do you cook it again? Like how many times do you make a mac and cheese? And I'm like, well, how long do I cook this?
Oh wait, did you make the mac and cheese the other night?
I did not make the mac and cheese. My mom made My mom made baked mac and cheese, which was like she put it in the oven and all that sort of stuff. But earlier that day, I didn't know we were having mac and cheese for dinner, so I made like the boxed mac and cheese, like the kind that
Oh,
you just
okay.
get in the box. And I was like,
Well, yeah, I
I,
remember you said that you had homemade, and I was like, you made the homemade mac and cheese?
oh no, I made the boxed mac and cheese earlier that day. So all that day, all I ate was mac and cheese, really, because I really had mac and cheese for lunch, and then I had it for dinner. And it's
Oh.
really the luck of the draw if I'm going to eat breakfast in the mornings.
Oh, no, that is true. But that's me every day, though. I
Mhm.
feel more obligated to eat breakfast. Not obligated, but like it passes the time.
That's literally what I was going to say. It just passes the time.
I'm like, oh,
Have
I'll just eat breakfast when I'm bored.
Okay, what have you cooked? What have Chef Erin?
Oh, me
Oh
personally?
yes, like you
Okay,
personally. What
so
have you made for yourself?
okay, what have I made for myself? It isn't a long list, people. We've had a lot of soup. We've had last night I talked about, oh yeah, I made grilled cheeses last night. Before we came on here, we're having grilled cheese again because everyone really likes my grilled cheese, so I'm making it
Ooh.
again.
Is it a special
Um,
recipe? What kind of
it's not special
not
at all.
not to really just take this off topic real quick, but what kind of bread?
Oh,
Like is it just white bread, wheat
it's wheat,
bread,
like whole wheat
whole
bread, I
wheat?
think.
Oh,
Yeah.
cheddar,
But it
American.
really takes American.
Mm,
Yeah,
classic.
American because I like tomato on mine and I don't like tomato and cheddar.
Oh, well, I think
Hmm.
we've definitely talked about this before, but I am a grilled cheese addict.
Oh.
I love grilled cheese, so that's why I just had to ask those questions.
Oh yeah. Well, I think everyone just likes my because I like cook the grilled cheese. It takes forever because I cook it so slow. Like I turn it on very low heat, and
Mm,
then but it's the best. The lower the
mm,
heat, like it takes longer to get there. But once you get there,
yeah,
and then you just turn up the heat a little bit to like get the
yeah.
butter crispy. It's a good time.
It takes time. We have
Yeah.
a grilled cheese maker.
Whoa.
It's literally a
Okay.
toaster.
Wait,
It's
really?
just a toast. It's literally just a toaster. That's what it looks like. It literally looks like a toaster, but the thing that you put you put the cheese and then you put the butter and then you put it in this contraption and you like clamp it together and then you just slide it in a thing that looks like a toaster. I have
That's
never
cool.
used it because we got it recently and you just make yours on the stove, right?
Yeah.
That's what I am used to. So I have not made the plunge and made it with the grilled cheese maker.
Oh. Oh,
And
you
also
should though.
also my sister got it for Christmas and I'm really afraid I'm going to break it, but I think one of these days in quarantine is going to be the day that I actually take the grilled cheese
I
maker
think
for a
that's a good
spin.
activity. Yeah, I think that's
Mhm.
a good activity.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah. So the grilled cheese has been I actually like it. Sorry, this is more off topic. I actually like it better on white bread, not gonna lie, but we're working with what we got.
Well,
Um,
I like it when it's on like the Texas toast, like that kind
yeah,
of bread. I'm
like,
like, oh,
mm-hmm, yeah. No,
but
exactly.
that's not readily available at home. Come on, people.
No, we work with what we have here. But yeah, so before we did the podcast, I made bacon, and then we're gonna have bacon grilled cheeses tonight. So that is how I'm
Oh,
mixing it up. Um,
oh.
and yeah, we
Do you have
tried.
like tomato soup with it?
Yeah. Well, actually, no, we didn't have tomato soup, but I have like this red soup. It has like noodles in it. It's as close as we're gonna get. But they all like chicken
Mm.
noodles, so all the tomato soup is
Oh,
readily available to me because they don't like tomato soup.
oh, okay.
Um,
That makes sense.
they being my family. um,
If you guys are
anyway,
listening.
if you guys are listening, they like chicken noodle, which is also a classic. Um, yeah, so it's really been a lot of soup, a lot of grilled cheeses. I really haven't. I made Brussels sprouts one night.
Oh, wait, I made
Um,
oven like roasted broccoli today.
yeah,
Because I said to myself, Jeffrey, you're in this quarantine. This is your time to eat a little healthier and like not go and get like Chick-fil-A every 2 days and like you know what I mean? Like take care of your
yeah.
body. A oven oven roasted broccoli and then right after that I definitely ate like a handful of Tootsie Rolls.
dead. I love it.
So really balance
That's
it out.
amazing. Yeah, balance it out. I
Okay,
know we haven't.
Oh, I was just gonna say, my mom just puts out Tootsie Rolls into like this jar, and it's just every time I pass by, I feel like I need a couple. And
See,
it's
your
right,
mom's cool.
it's sitting right by the heater on a shelf, and so like the heat kind of like makes them a little warm and so soft and so good.
Dang. Yeah, your mom's cool. We're not the bowl and the candy type of household. I've always wanted to be that type of household. I tried to start the trend, and then I just got yelled at. You're like, we don't do this.
Well, I feel
I was
like
like, it's just like a couple candies.
it's just a recipe for disaster because you're just gonna eat some every time you walk by.
Yeah, I know. That's the dream.
True.
I know we are in a serious lack of candies and stuff in the house. I'm trying to think of what else we have. Well, okay. Well, the reason why I've gotten and one night I made burgers in honor because Jeffrey said that he made burgers, so I thought that was kind of cool. So I made burgers. So this is my third night cooking dinner, and it all started with that I told my family, I was like, I'm gonna make pliables because we have stuff for pliables. Well, like acai bowls. Not like it's not playa because it's not gonna be as good. But I was like, we have stuff to make acai bowls, so I'm gonna make acai bowls for dinner. And I like offered to do it once, and then the first night they were like, "Oh my gosh, Erin, that's great, but nobody wants to eat that. Do you want to make like something else?" And I was like, "Sure, I'll make." I made like burgers and broccoli. And then the next night I was like, "Guys, like I'm gonna make the acai bowls," and they're like, "Oh great, you're cooking dinner. What about grilled cheeses?" So. And then I don't know if they really just like my grilled cheeses or they just don't want to have the pliables at this point because now it's second night of grilled cheeses.
Wait, so have you not had the pliables yet?
No, we haven't had them. I'm just gonna make it for myself then, and everyone
I
can
think at
benefit.
this point, yeah.
Yeah, everyone keeps saying no to them, and then they already know that I offered to make dinner.
Wait,
but I've offered to make pliables only.
Do you have like Nutella and stuff or no?
Oh yeah, we got Nutella, strawberries, bananas, and I got kiwi.
Let me just give you a little fun fact. When you put the Nutella on, put it into a Ziploc bag. Like put some Nutella into a Ziploc bag and then squeeze like the air out of the Ziploc bag. So it's just like the Nutella in there, not like a lot of air. And then cut a little corner off as thick as you want it to spread. And then do the little zigzag pattern like they do there.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Yes.
You're so
because
fancy.
if you try and spoon it on, I think it might be a little hard. That's just a fun fact for anyone out there. For the longest time, I have not been making pliables, but every time I've ever had to like frost something or like put something on in a fancy way and you don't have piping bags, which not a lot of people have, I've always just used like a plastic bag. You just cut the corner off, seal it, cut the corner off.
Yeah, we used to do that because I don't make or bakery things as much as you do, but we do that. We used to do that for our gingerbread houses because we did not make our gingerbread houses out of gingerbread. We made them out of graham crackers, and then our icing was just out of sugar and water. I don't know why.
DIY at home, because then the kit only comes with so much.
Oh yes,
when you make
then
it with
we
graham
have all
crackers,
the things.
You can make mansion.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's just a little fun fact and a baking tip for everyone out there.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Get creative this quarantine. Also, I just need to know how many families out there have made banana bread or some sort of banana muffin, banana bread. I need to know because
I love making banana bread.
I am convinced that not almost, but just a lot of families are doing it because everywhere I turn, I feel like I see someone made banana bread. And I think it all started with Chrissy Teigen.
Wow.
I really saw a tweet from her the one day that was trying to auction off a piece of a loaf of banana bread to someone that would trade her romaine lettuce in the area. It ended up happening, if you want to check it out on Chrissy Teigen's Twitter.
Wait, that's funny.
Yeah, she like met her and John Legend, like met these two people in a parking lot and they traded the romaine lettuce for a loaf
Wait,
of
that's
banana
so
bread.
funny. I didn't.
I
that's
love
funny.
Chrissy. Yeah, I love Chrissy Teigen's Twitter, and she's a baking phenomenon. But
Oh,
yeah, I just feel like
that's
everyone is
cool.
making banana bread. Because then I came downstairs the one day, and you'll never guess what was on the counter cooling on the cooling rack.
Banana bread?
Banana muffins, but yes, banana bread, just in the muffin form.
Just in the muffin form. I'll take
And
it.
I was like, I did not even smell these cooking. I feel like they just appeared out of thin air.
Oh, that is so funny. I used to love making banana bread. My friend, when I was younger, her mom, like they used to invite me over when, like, because I live close enough that I could ride my bike. So they would have been like, Erin, a banana turned brown. I think my mom's going to make it tonight. And then I would ride my little bike over and then we'd have banana bread. Yeah.
Wait, do you have bananas
like
now?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll just wait for them to get a little, just hide them.
I know.
And wait for them.
I know.
Wait for them.
Well, then I have to hide some of them, but then also some of them I have to have on my pliables.
Oh, true.
Now, I know. Now nobody can have pliables because I need all the bananas. I need a pliable for myself, and then everyone else.
And then one for the banana bread.
And then one for the banana bread. I have 4 bananas. I don't know. This is getting very technical.
Yeah.
But wait, now that I think about it, I think somebody ate all the strawberries. I did not see them in the fridge.
Someone is sabotaging
my pliables. Why does nobody want to eat them? They're going to be so good. Oh, nobody believes me. I hope they're awful. And then they.
Nah, they'll be good.
Yeah, I mean, you can't mess it up.
No, because you just bought like the mix in a pack, right, or something.
Oh yeah, just the mix in a pack.
Oh yeah, that'll be good then.
Yeah, I can't mess it up.
I need to have my mom get
that.
Oh
my gosh, wait, but the pack says that you're supposed to mix in a banana with it. I am running low on bananas.
You're already making a trip to the store.
I know. Oof.
No, just plant a banana tree. By the time this is all over, you'll be winning because you'll have all the bananas and no one else will.
My banana tree. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's what my dad said. He said, we're going to have to start growing things because if this doesn't end soon, I'm going to need tomatoes.
I know, you said that the other day.
Well, we used to plants. Oh, we used to grow tomatoes like a fiend over here at my household. And one year there was the scariest yellow spider on it, and it's definitely poisonous. And my dad took a video for some reason, and every so often the video just I always just stumble across the video, and it still spooks me to this day.
I'm dead.
I mean, it's right outside this window of this basement where we used to grow them before we put landscaping there.
Oh. Yeah, no, we made tons of tomatoes. Also at my grandpa's house, he made a bunch of tomatoes. We had tomatoes coming out of the wazoo. Tomatoes are so easy. Yeah.
Well, now
we used to really like.
Oh no, finish.
Oh, we used to really like doing it until we had a pool at my old house. And my mom planted. I mean, okay, not pointing fingers. I don't know who planted the tomatoes. But we had a gate. So on the other side of the pool gate, it's kind of like yours at your house. I think it's the same exact gate, actually. So the one that was furthest from the pool, we planted the tomatoes, and then they would wind up the gate so it would look cool. But we used to try to make our pool into a wave pool, and then the pool water got all over the tomatoes because we thought it was going to be further away, and it was not. So then that was the end of us making tomatoes. We could have just found a new spot, but we did not. But yeah, we used to make it on this, or plant them on the side of our house, but then
a classic tomato. Well, speaking of pools, me and my mom got into a little not argument. We did not argue at all. My mom was just got a message today that was oh, the pool store is still open. Schedule when your pool's gonna get opened. And I said, next week. And she said, how about May? And I said, May? Mom, we are all gonna be stuck home. Do you want to stare out into the backyard of a closed pool? Open. No. And she said, Jeffrey, if we open it now, we have to start taking care of it. You're not going to be able to swim in it because it's not going to be nice enough until May. We'll open it in May. And I said, for my birthday, please open it. We're not opening it until May. I'll open it myself.
Oh, or not personally me, but you know, like how you have the pool guy come.
Mm-hmm.
We opened it by ourselves one year, and boy, did we never do it again. It was so hard.
It is hard.
Yeah,
to like
it's
wind
hard.
those things down.
Yeah,
every
it's
year
hard.
before the guy comes, my dad makes us go out and do one corner so that we can check and see what like the pool like level is at. Do we need to add water, take water out before he gets here so that the guy can do whatever he does and then get out.
Oh, okay.
But every year, that's my least favorite thing and every year we can't do it.
We always knew the level of our pool water because it would seep. The middle of ours would lower because one time my cousin rode her scooter across the tarp or like whatever you call it.
I hear they can hold an elephant. That's what they say.
Wait, you can hold an elephant?
I don't know if that's actually true, but that's what I've just heard one time. And I don't actually think that's true because I really think an elephant would just sink it down.
Yeah, I don't think.
But it can definitely maybe hold a person because I've definitely seen people run across them before in videos. And like you said, your cousin ran across on her scooter.
Maybe that's not why. Oh, maybe if it, I don't know. Or maybe it was, I don't know.
An elephant seems like a lot.
An elephant seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm missing my pool.
Do you want to take a break real quick and then we'll come back?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Okay. Hey guys, we are back.
Yeah. So anyway, I wanted to talk about because we have monopolized, no pun intended, monopolized the games, the game sector of quarantine because we've been playing a lot of games. It really passes the time because
I was going to say also a lot of board games, which I know you're thinking, how do you play board games when you're in self-quarantine? We'll tell you in a second.
Yeah, we'll tell you. Because, board games, we have come to realize they really pass the time because I can't even count how many times me and Jeffrey have texted each other, it's only 10:42. Like, there's like so many times during the day where I'll just be like, hey Jeffrey, what you doing? And he's like, nothing. And it's only 11:42. We have a lot left of this day.
Well, even today when we were like, oh, when do we want to record the podcast? And then we were like, ooh. And then we were like, wait, it's only noon. We literally have like 12 more hours of this day.
Yeah, we have so much more of the day. And it really passes the time. And playing board games is like a group activity because I've come to realize that just sitting on FaceTime while you're playing webkins is not the same. It's not the same thing as playing a game together. Well, so and then it's inclusive and we don't have to, I don't know.
Well, today I heard my mom on the phone with someone. I have no idea who she was on the phone with, but she was like, Jeffrey and his friends are actually playing games on Zoom.
Wait, she was telling people?
Yeah. And I was like, what is she? I was like, what is she talking about? I guess, well, now she knows after she walked in that one day.
Yeah, when we were playing Life. Right?
Yeah, when we were playing Life, she walked in.
Okay, these are the games that we have played on Zoom with like the camera, and basically how we work it is that one person's the host and then you just set up your camera so everyone can see. It's kind of sketchy, as our friend Megan's brother would say. So the games we've conquered are Sorry, which I thought went pretty well.
Yes, that did go well.
Yeah.
I think that went well because in Sorry you just pop the dice. You don't roll the dice, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You just pop the dice, so it's just luck of the draw, which, like, rolling dice anyway is just luck of the draw, but you know what I mean? Like,
I don't know what game you were playing, but there's no popping the dice. It's cards.
Oh. Wait. I have been mistaking Trouble and Sorry.
Yeah. Jeffrey, you played it with us for like
Never
Well,
mind.
Jeffrey wasn't paying attention, so
No. Oh, wait. But it's
sorry?
still luck. Still luck of the draw because you flip cards.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I meant to say. Not pop the dice. Just a mistake.
He wasn't paying attention.
Okay,
Anyway,
we're starting all over. Hey guys, we're back. Just kidding.
So yeah, we played Sorry, and I felt like that was good. I felt like everyone was in the game. I was the host of that game. So the Sorry was at my house, but like I felt like everyone was in it. Then we played, like everyone like had a stake in the game. Everyone wanted to win. Then we played. It's not really a board game because we didn't use the board, but we our friend Megan has Disney trivia.
Oh yes.
So we've been playing.
So we did
played
like
Disney trivia.
some trivia.
Yeah, so that wasn't like a board game. So like that was just trivia, and then we had like a point system, and then we played. 2 nights ago we played Life, which I think that was the worst of our games because I think there's too much. It was the new Life, and the older Life I've come to find is way better. I don't know if anyone has the older Life, but
Well, when I had Life, that's what we had, the older one, and like there were like little bridges on it you had to put on that you would have to go.
Yeah, there's like little bridges
Yeah.
and houses, and then like you didn't get a life token every time. You got like a life token, and there's like other things. Like this one, every space that wasn't like a stop get married or like a stop get a kid or like whatever, you had to, or like career, whatever. There was like action cards, and like the action cards were like odd. I feel like it was like every time it was like spin to get money, or here's money, or you owe money, but like I don't know. And then like tried to make it weird, and they asked you like questions like, oh, what's your favorite beach spot? You win a vacation, collect whatever amount of money. I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it. The other Life I think is way better, so if anyone has the older version of Life, we would love to Zoom with it.
Just thought
But yeah, and like the older version of Life, you had to buy a house. You didn't have to buy a house with this.
I didn't over have it completely.
One. Yeah. And I felt like nobody was in it. I felt like I was just spinning, and there was no stake in the game. At the end of it, I really didn't care who won. It was like Jeffrey won, by the way. Yeah, you won Sorry too, right?
No, you won Sorry.
Oh, I won Sorry? Oh, nice.
Yeah, because then remember I made that TikTok about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jeffrey made a TikTok trying to keep his goals up. So anyway, so then last night, I think, which was our most intense game yet, we played Monopoly. And Monopoly, it's intense. So I was not the host of it because it was passed on to Megan, because there's a lot of different steps in Monopoly, and sometimes I don't even remember whose turn it is. So I felt like, okay, it was good enough if I was not the host.
And I have to be honest, I have not played a normal game of Monopoly in a while because I have this electronic version of Monopoly where you just speak to this like thing that just looks like a little like Alexa, like, you know, the Amazon Alexa. It just looks like that, and you just speak to it, and you're like, you move a piece, but all the money is electronic, all the buying is electronic, all the trading is electronic, so it's like very like structured to the point, and it goes so quick because when the first person is bankrupt, you're out, everyone's done, they just tell you who loses and everyone else is a winner. But also what I realized is you can't mortgage anything in that game. It's once you don't have enough money, instead of paying them, you trade them a property. So there's no mortgaging. So that's also why it goes really quick.
Oh, I feel like I don't even understand how that works.
It's a very simple version of Monopoly. And that's why last night when it all came back to me, when you were explaining the rules of like the mortgaging and like flipping over to get money, I was like, it has been a hot minute since I have played a real version of Monopoly. Now I remember why this game is so intense.
Yeah, it's so intense, and I loved it. But because I get over Monopoly sometimes because my brother is a Monopoly fiend. My brother is always trying to get people to play Monopoly because he has read the book on Monopoly. He has read some strategy book.
I did not know there was a book.
Yeah, there's a book on Monopoly. Who knew? There's some strategy book, and he's read it, and he watches videos. Like, he loves Monopoly. And so, like, I know little things from him. So, like, I thought I was going to come in and be like, oh, I know a couple of Monopoly tricks, and I'm going to play with my friends, and I'm, going to be, like, pretty good, whatever. But that was not the case because our friend Caitlin played, and she was really, really good. She really dominated the board, dominated the game. There really wasn't any competition.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
really, I was not expecting that because like I said, I haven't played my simple version. So once everything got intense and then the money just started rolling in and started leaving my pocket every 2 seconds, I was like, what did I get myself into?
I know, but I think it was my favorite game that we played. I think everyone was the most into that game because it's hard to be. I feel like sometimes you don't feel it if you're not there, but Monopoly, no problem. I know, and we got like a little dicey. I don't know if all our trading rules were correct, but I feel like I think that is right though. I don't think there's there's not much rules besides that one time that Jeffrey tried to say, I'll give you a loan if I can have a third of your rent. And I was like, oh dang.
Yeah, there's some trading going on. There's some private chats and some texting going on. Oh yeah,
the private chats over Zoom, the texting. People were getting
a little
shady.
Wait, I don't know if we talked about this. Did I tell you that me and Caitlin were private chatting?
No, I had to find out from my confidant because also I was texting Caitlin's boyfriend who was sitting next to her, and then he kept saying, Jeffrey and Caitlin are
he was really
chatting. You should call them out.
He was really
yeah.
Or no, she was really trying to cut me a deal the one time, and then it all just went downhill. I couldn't make the deal.
For the yellow? Was it for the yellow?
Mm-hmm. Should have done it. I don't know what I actually should have done. I just knew that I would have been out quicker if I gave the yellow up. But the one time when I went to go private message you on Zoom, I accidentally private messaged Caitlin because I didn't realize that I don't know. Private messaging on Zoom, be careful, guys. Look at who you're sending it to. Because then I went to send it to you and I sent it to her and I was like, never mind, ignore that.
Yeah, so it was getting shady. The deals were cutting, but I think that was our best game yet. And we've decided that next Wednesday we're gonna have another Monopoly night. But we're gonna bring Caitlin's really good, so we're gonna bring Caitlin in. We're gonna bring my brother in to play. So we're bringing in some champions, and then everyone who's not good at Monopoly can team up. Is what I think we're going to go down for. It will be a tournament-like scenario.
No one's dragging the dead weight around here. Everyone's stacking up.
Yeah, everyone get ready.
Well,
me and Jeffrey might have to bone up on some. I might have to bring the book down. We might have to look at it because.
Yeah, I might have to look up a video or two.
Yeah, so we'll have to see, and then we'll get the strategy ready. I don't know. Me and Jeffrey might be on team. We might be against each other. Who knows? The podcast almost didn't happen today because Jeffrey was being a little shifty with Caitlin's deals. And also Jeffrey in the beginning, because I like to get the red ones. So I was like, hey, Caitlin, I'll give you 2 light blues. Gives her a Monopoly. If you give me the 1 red, gives me a Monopoly. And Jeffrey was like, yeah, Caitlin, I asked for $300. And then I didn't have any money left. And it's hard on Zoom because you can't. The one part was that we couldn't really see our money, and I didn't know how much money I had. Yeah, so after that, I was like, oh, Jeffrey, so we almost didn't have a podcast, but don't worry, I came back around. But yeah, no, that was so we're going to have a tournament like Monopoly. We'll let you know how it goes next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the games have been fun. I don't know any other game. Last night, I was like, oh my gosh, we can play Clue, and then I was like, oh, we cannot play Clue at all because all the cards have to be a secret.
Apparently trouble.
Oh, yeah. Well, who has trouble?
I don't have any board games.
I know, Jeffrey. You're really coming in weak. I feel like your family would have so many board games, but they're all down the shore.
Well, but also we only have down there is Monopoly and the adult version of Life. But like when we were younger, we used to have the Disney Monopoly. Could not tell you where in the world that is. When we were younger, we used to have like every game. We used to have Nickelodeon Trivia Pursuit, Disney Trivia Pursuit. We had the board games. And I think we just threw them out. I don't know why we threw them out. I think because my mom was just like, nobody plays these anymore. Toss.
No, we got rid of a lot of our board games. I'm surprised how many we do have. But also, I really love Scrabble, but we can't play Scrabble either.
You can play Words with Friends.
Well, yeah.
Not the same.
Yeah, not the same. But yeah, because those have to be a secret too. So we'll see. We'll keep you updated if we find any other games to play.
That's tough. Yeah.
The game time has been. I think it was a 3-hour game last night, so it really passed the time, guys.
Yeah. We're really cheating the system. Zoom, if you're listening, please log off. We cheat the system by we wait every 40 minutes and then just start a new meeting because nobody wants to pay for it.
Yeah. But also, wait, were you there when Caitlin at the end, she was like, oh my gosh, guys, the whole time we could have just been using my account. I have unlimited.
No, yeah, she said that halfway through the game, and I said, next time you make the meeting, Caitlin.
Oh, she said it halfway through the game?
Yeah, after...
Well, I did not hear that, and at the end of the game, she was like, oh my gosh, Erin, I just realized. So maybe she realized halfway through the game and kept making me make the meetings. Well, it was her advantage.
So next time.
She's big business. You never make trades with big business. So that's what I kept saying last night because Caitlin was big business.
She really Amazoned us all.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's basically how we've been passing the time.
Exactly.
We're gonna have to find a little bit more ways to pass the time.
We really recommend the game night. So if anyone wants to try it, please try it. And if you do try it, send us a picture. We'd love to see.
But anyway, tell us about your game night. If you want to play a game, hit us up. If you're really good at Monopoly, let us know.
Yeah. If you have any of the games we don't have, we'll chat.
We would love you to host.
We'll chat. Yeah, you might have to make the game.
Yeah.
But we'll chat.
Yeah, we'll chat. And yeah, we're gonna have to find new things to do. But
exactly.
We'll let you know how next week goes, of course, when we see you next week.
In quarantine.
In quarantine. Oh, also, if anyone has any cool ideas on how we should celebrate Jeffrey's birthday, digitally, as well. I've really been trying to rack up some ideas, but they're all coming in a little bit short because I get a little bit too far and then I'm like, never mind, can't do that. That's it's like we can do this digitally and then we'll all meet. Nope, we can't do that. So if you have any good ideas,
what also kind of like not sucks, but also kind of it's my birthday's on Easter this year, which that has happened before. On Easter. That's happened before. It's been on Easter. I got a Hollister shirt that year. I'll never forget.
Oh wow! I didn't. Wow. Yeah, there's certainly a lot of people on. I feel like everyone's born on April 12th. Oh my gosh, just exposed your birthday, but they could have done
it's okay.
With the Easter.
Oh yeah. I'm sure. Yeah.
You can't find us. Anyway, but my brother's has been on Easter before. But it's even tougher because it's digital and it's on Easter.
I know. Well, that's why when my birthday first hit, I was like, oh, it's Easter, family day. I'll be at church at some point that day. Guess not.
Guess not. So if anyone has great ideas, let me know. If they're really good, hit me up at Erin B. Kramer because Jeffrey can't know if it's a surprise. But yeah, so that'll be fastly approaching because your birthday won't be by next podcast, right? Oh, it'll be
the following podcast.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, my birthday's not this Sunday. It's the following Sunday.
Yeah, not this Sunday. The following Sunday. So like next podcast will be 2 days after on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything's a blur with this quarantine.
So then we'll be talking all things birthday also next week. Amazing. So we'll see you next week.
Yeah, see you guys next week.
All right.
Bye.